Everybody, it's Mikey again. Hoping everybody had a good Labor Day weekend, even though it was probably okay. Yeah, it was last weekend. So yeah. Anyway, um, you know, it was been kind of difficult for me to really figure out what I wanted to talk about on this channel. So today, I'm just gonna talk about concert experiences that I had and my favorite concert I've been to. So, of course, I love concerts. I love going to concerts. They're fun. I love being around music because I absolutely love it. Good music, not that, mumbo jumbo bullshit that we've been hearing all, for the past couple of years. But, let's see, good concert experience that I had. I will say this one concert, me and a couple of friends from high school went to this band called Skillet. And if you don't know them, look them up. I really kind of don't feel like explaining. They're a rock band, but they're a Christian rock band. But some people say you can't really tell, that they're Christian. They're a Christian rock band. But, you listen to the lyrics and you kind of, can tell where their message is going. So anyway, yeah, this was my second concert that I seen, my second Skillet concert I've seen, and it was at Summerfest. And the plan was we were gonna go there like right when the gates open, get front row seats, and sit there the entire day. Like I'm talking about through all the crappy acts, all of the intermissions, and everything. But me, of course, I was all about it. But hey, man's gotta eat, man's gotta pee, so I did that. So the gates opened, we went to the stage that they were going to be performing at that night, and we sat down and we stayed in the front row the entire way. And of course, some people were freaking out, saying that, hey, make sure that if you guys are leaving, you guys hurry back so they won't be pushing whatever. I was like, fuck them. So anyway. Yeah, I mean, just sitting there, I mean, it was pretty boring because, you gotta listen to all, depending on what bands are just even performing before them, they're pretty, yeah, it's bad. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again, but don't care. So, these bands are performing, and there's some alright songs, and they're okay, but then I was just like, waiting and waiting because it's been like hours, and I wouldn't say it was like hot. We had some shade over us, so we were pretty decent. So anyway, the opening band, there was one more band, and they were opening it up for Skillet, and this band was called We As Human. Now I've heard they're not together anymore; they're not performing, so I could be wrong. But if you want to listen to their songs, go ahead and look them up. Anyway, so We As Human comes on, and they're actually a pretty good band. They're rock and roll, and the lead singer comes up to me and my friend Anthony. He's walking down, like there's a barrier and the stage that was between us. So he comes down, gets on top of the barrier, and comes over by me. We all have our hands out, trying to shake his hand. He comes over, high-fiving everybody. He comes over to me, grabs my hand, and I lift him up, and me and my friend Anthony are just like holding him up in the air, and he's singing and everything, and then it was pretty cool. I never had that happen because I never been really front stage to a concert, and that was pretty awesome. It was pretty dope. And that was a good experience, and then then we just, finally Skillet came on, and Skillet, they actually perform pretty good live, and, I'll keep seeing their shows until, obviously when I'm old and dead. But, until I'm old and dead, yeah. So, they're good singing live, they're good with, the songs that they play, and it's just amazing. So, that's one concert that I recommend anybody that likes any kind of music, especially rock and roll music. Just go listen to Skillet, even if you're not a Christian person or you don't believe in religion. You just go there, you'll enjoy their music. Listen to them on YouTube. They're a pretty good band. Another band, Five Finger Death Punch. That was an epic epic concert because same group of people, same procedure. We sat up front row all day, just yes, wait till and I wore face paint this time. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can see where I had a white face and a red hand over my face with the number 5 on it because that's kind of like one of their little trademarks that they have, I guess you could say, or their little symbols. So, and at first I was gonna do it. I was doing crappy, but one of my friends, she helped me out, and it actually looked a hell of a lot better than what I was gonna be doing. So, they, I would say their opening act was all right. I forgot their name because they weren't. They were all right, like I said. But when Five Finger Death Punch, now I listened to them music wise, but I never been to a show, and I've only listened to a couple songs, and I never seen them in concert or at all. And then finally they came on and they put on a dope ass show as well. Like it was a lot heavier with the bass and everything, but it was good. And that's another band I recommend. Skillet and Five Finger Death Punch, two bands you guys should look up and listen to their music, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good live, and my last one I'll say is Tech Nine. Now, those of you who do not know Tech Nine need to get the lead out of your ass or get out of that rock you've been living under and listen to this band. I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I don't know his life story and everything that much. Like, I can't tell you like what year he grew up because that's meaningless to me. But I will listen to this man. Hands down, one of my top 10 favorite rappers of all time, because he's not mainstream, but he is independent. You might have seen him on Wild 'N Out. If he was on an episode of Wild 'N Out, he was on MTV back when they played music and not 5-year-old girls giving birth to kids. Yeah, that was bad. But anyway, so Tech Nine, he's an independent rapper from Kansas City, Missouri, and he puts on a great show too. But this concert was and the Five Finger Death Punch was also at Summerfest too. So in case I kind of said the same thing, but sorry, just kind of it's late. So anyway, so this Tech Nine concert was at the Rave. And for those of you who don't live in Milwaukee, it's called the Rave Eagles Ballroom, and it's a big place. Got different levels, and it's a concert hall. Anyway, look it up. So I go. This is like my first time. My best friend, he tells me like, say, yo, you want to go to this Tech Nine concert? I'm like, sure. I mean, I listened to him, and I was like, sure, why not? Never been to a rap artist concert before, and like I said, I listen to all types of music, and if anything, I'd rather, like, at the time I would have wanted to see him anyway. So I went there and I saw him, and yes, that's another person you should look up, Tech Nine. If you don't know him, and if you think that these mainstream artists are better, no, stop it. Just look up Tech Nine, listen to some of his songs. You will be hooked if you actually take the time to listen to some lyrics and to some good beats and everything. He puts on some good music, and let's see, yeah. But his concerts are amazing. And my first time, I was like, I barely knew all the songs, but the songs that I knew, like, they were good. They were on beat, and it was a good show. He puts on a good show. He engages with the crowd, and that's what I like about concerts. I like when artists and musicians, they engage in the crowd, because some people, like, depending on what type of concert you're at, they pay like hundreds of dollars sometimes and like I said, it all depends on the artist. They pay a lot of good money to get a good experience out of it. And, you know, they don't want to just hear you sing songs. Some people like, you know, the interaction, you know, hey, let me grab your hand kind of thing, you know? And that's pretty cool, but they also got to be careful because you got some crazies that want to just drag him down to the pits of hell and then want to keep him forever. So, yep, those are my three favorite artists, musicians to see live. Skillet, Five Finger Death Punch, and Tech Nine. Those are three you should honestly look up. They are dope as ever, and I hope, you know, you guys are not disappointed whatsoever. You know, you should be, because if you don't like them, or at least one of them, then we have a problem. Yeah, so, well, that wraps up for today's segment, our concert experiences. So thanks for, you know, surviving this video. I'm honestly, like I said, I haven't been able to you really, you know, put a lot of thought into it on how to do these videos, but I'm learning. And I got a couple people that said they watched my videos or watched half of it, and like I said, it's cringeworthy videos, so, you know, hey, whatever. Show it to your friends, roast me, I don't care. So, let's see. Oh, last thing I want to mention, if you guys are looking for something to do tomorrow night, I mean, I'm gonna be kind of busy-ish, not really, but sorry, I had a brain fart, but tomorrow I play on beat at St. Greg's Fair. It's on 62nd and somewhere, but look up St. Greg's Festival. I'll be there. My best friend will be there, hopefully. I'll get if there were a couple of people. If I'm not there, then I'll probably be with some people at Brewski's hanging out. I'm not gonna drink a lot or at all probably, because, you know, I'm just taking it slow. So you know, if you're not doing anything in the weekend, check out my Facebook, follow me on Twitter, look me up on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, blah 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 blah. And hope you guys like the video. Something that could help me as well. And it's you know, if you tell me what you want to hear, tell me what you want me to talk about. I'm open up to options, or tell me what I should do better. I don't know why I said it like that, but, you know, give me some suggestions. I'll put it together, see what I can do better, and then we'll go from there. So thanks again, everybody, and you know, go Packers and fuck the Bears. Sorry, I stole that from Manitowoc Minute, but all right, deuces. No, that was pretty bad. No, don't end it in deuces. So, like I said, I'm learning, so this is all new to me. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. Adios.